What's up, grinders? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't done your language study for the day, get out of here. Go do your language study. Okay, now, for those who have done their study and you're just basically here to procrastinate and waste your life away, we're going to be talking about Mikel, the Hyperpolyglot. Now, I know I've reviewed this guy before, but I have a reason why I'm coming back to him. And it comes down to his 3-month Japanese challenge, which started roughly 5.5 months ago, and apparently has not ended. And additionally, am I the only person who started to think that the hyperpolyglot term itself is like cursed? Like, if I was actually a hyperpolyglot, I would not use the term hyperpolyglot. It just seems to have been so tarnished as of recently that there's no way I'd want to be associated with it. And additionally, I know that I may appear as of recently to be like the grim reaper of the language learning community. Like, I've gone from one person to the next, freaking cutting out limbs with my scythe. I'm like spinning this thing around like a 45-year-old naked man on a nudist beach with his dick out. I know that's been happening as of recently, but I promise I've got some more happier videos coming up, and we will definitely talk about language learning techniques. But this is annoying me because I keep getting comments. Mikel, I keep getting comments from your viewers on my channel saying, hey, did you realize Mikel is now 5 months into his 3-month Japanese challenge? Why are you coming to me? This is a Mikel issue. Now, I get it. He deletes the comments. I know he deletes the comments because when he released his 3-month challenge, which is specifically this video in question right here, Can I Learn Japanese in 3 months? He kind of set himself up for failure, okay? And when I saw this video, I was actually quite excited for it. I even left him like an encouraging comment saying, if you can pull this off in 3 months, mate, freaking good work to you. Because, like, obviously I don't believe anyone can do this, but I wasn't going to, like, smash the guy before he'd done his challenge. And the fact that he was doing a challenge at least indicated to me that, you know, he believed in himself enough in some way or another that he could actually do this. Now, he didn't determine what is speak Japanese in 3 months, so I didn't, like, think too hard on it. But I was also excited from just, like, an experimental, like, perspective, because I wanted to see how far someone could take it if they put their, like, energy into learning a language in 3 months. Now, once I clicked on the video, like most other people, I realized that the experiment was probably set up to fail because straight up, if you look up on the screen right here, it says 1 to 2 hours a day, not full-time to learn Japanese in 3 months, 1 to 2 hours a day. Okay, well, obviously you're not going to get fluent. Daily updates with specific details. Okay, well, that sounds exciting. This is like opening up a new seasons of Firefly, man. Like, I loved Firefly. That was the greatest TV show. Anyway, he goes, weekly videos trying to speak to the camera. Okay, I'm really curious. I'd love to see how your accent progressed in like 3 months within this language. 1 hour conversation video after 12 weeks. Bro, you've sold me. I'm so excited for this. And I totally was. And so were everyone in the comment section. Now, I knew that you would not speak Japanese fluently in 3 months. But I thought maybe being a polyglot that he is. I know he calls himself a hyperpolyglot, but I'm just going to say polyglot. Being a polyglot, maybe he would be able to pull off some like really interesting ways of doing this and make some good progression. Now, I also realized that this was his first language, like mainly outside of Europe. Like, I believe he's like, he speaks Basque, Spanish, German, English, and maybe some others. But this would have been an insane challenge. Now, I'm not going to watch this video. It's 19 minutes. He talks really slow, and it will send you to sleep. But besides that, he basically, and you can watch the video. I'll put it in the pinned comment below. What he basically said is he's going to do this, and then stupidly at the end of the video, he said he's going to speak Japanese like really good. Like, oh God, that was a terrible call. But he said, you know, I'll do this in 1 to 2 hours. People think you can't do this. And then, oh my God, he went down like this hole where he was like, you know, people say you can't do this. It's totally possible. You totally can. Now, you might be thinking that maybe he was just being a bit too hyperbolic, you know, give the guy some space. Maybe he's not really set on the 3 months thing. Maybe it was a little bit clickbait, but let's have a look, okay? Boom, this is his YouTube channel. That is his banner. Learn any language in 3 months. The stress on the any here, okay? So this is his selling point. This guy's I believe, like a tutor or a specialist or something. He charges like, I think when I last looked, like 200 euros for a specific one-on-one session. I know, that's a lot of money. But that's his thing. Learn any language in 3 months. Now, this is not just a case of he uploaded a YouTube banner, forgot about it years later, and it's just been sitting here. Like, kind of like what happened with me. Like, don't look at my YouTube banner, trust me. If I go to his official website, Learn any language in 3 months with the natural language learning system. So we've established that this is his brand. Any language, 3 months, and now he was here with his balls out, ready to show us all that he could do Japanese in 3 months, as, you know, any language. So I was super pumped for this. And he did kind of fulfill his promise a little bit at first. And people were getting excited for it. It was starting to pull in some views. Like, if you have a look at this video, he got like 2.5k views on this 5 months ago. 5 months ago as of now is, because today's like the 22nd of the 2nd, 2025. So this was prior to December in 2024, basically. And also, he mentions in this video he's going to be speaking Japanese in December. It never happened. So I did a search of his channel because maybe he secretly dropped an update and everyone forgot about it. So, as you can see right here, can I learn Japanese in 3 months? And then day 2, I've learned 500 words. Japanese in 3 months, day 4. So he was actually recording the days and everything. He fully believed he could have done this? But anyway, day 5. And then boom, day 6. Keep going. Day 7, day 10. And then day 14. You notice the videos are starting to get like really far in between. Day 19, 21. And... Oh, what happened here? What? Okay. How I learned Japanese numbers fast. That's great. Day 21. How I'm learning Japanese grammar. And by the way, you'll probably noticed I watched that video. He just rambles for like 11 minutes about how he's doing this. And it's basically, you just look at an Excel spreadsheet for 11 minutes. It's not worth the time reviewing this video. In any case, he never released the video. Now, if you're like me, and for example, an exciting new TV show, a season drops, and you're like, oh my god, and you start watching it, you get into it, you're like, yeah man, let's do this, and then suddenly season 2's cancelled, and you're like, what the F? This is a what the F moment. Where is the end of this? You can't leave us on a cliffhanger, man. It's been 5.5 months. So this is what I propose. Give us your 6-month update. That gives you like double the time. You've had your initial 3 months. I gave you some buffer room. I want the 6-month update of the 3-month Japanese challenge. Do it. Now, you drop videos daily, so I know this is not a problem for you. You could do this video freaking tomorrow. Give us where you're up to. I don't care that you're not fluent. In fact, I know you're not fluent. I just want to see your current progress in Japanese. Now, I am assuming that you completely gave up on Japanese. That's most likely what happened because you realized the task was too big. You realized you weren't getting the numbers for the actual challenge. Like you're only getting 1.1k views. That's a shit, like really shit views for a lot of effort. Like learning an entire language for 1.1k views. Like I get it, man. Like it's not worth it. But you got to wrap this story up because your viewers keep coming to my channel asking me about your 3-month challenge. What the hell have I got to do with it? I'm just like everyone else here, man. I'm like a movie critic. I'm waiting for the final episode. You got to give it to us. Okay, I've raged on enough. I know as of recently, there's been a lot of raging on this channel, but I promise I'm going to get back to some happy videos soon. Hopefully my first happy video will be me reviewing his Japanese, where he's speaking flawlessly because it's been 6 months. That's double the time, man. Like, you did the 3 months, now you got 6? Like, God, that's a blessing. Okay, that's enough. And I'll see you all in the next video. And if you're not there, then I shall start my own challenge. And that challenge will be the 3-month extermination of your species. Which is my species. That'd be bad.